Mommy? Yes, that is actually her name. I'm not a creep. Let's move on. She's from the show Polai Maji Marika Magica, a wonderful little magical girl show where nothing bad ever happens. Moving on. This thing set a new standard for figures for me back when I first got it. The painting here is obviously really good, but every little detail here is actually sculpted on. Like the lines on her stockings aren't just paint, they're indented into the plastic. 14-year-old me could not wrap his head around this kind of detail. And that head sculpt is just one-to-one with the anime. God damn, that looks amazing. And look at that, the side of the head doesn't look like complete shit like other anime figures at the time. And they even painted her soul gem a nice shiny gold. Just keep this within 100 meters, okay? Though one detail we're gonna have to talk about is her crotch. Okay, we're safe. Now, if you watch the show, you'd know that there's basically no underwear shots of the girls, and while admirable on the animator's part, but now that you're forced to make figures of these characters, you can't exactly do that for them. I think what they did here is pretty good, giving them a ball joint at the crotch to add posability, even if the shifting panties are a pain to deal with. Merry Christmas to me, a Figma figure that actually comes with shit. We get a second soul gem just without the hat this time, and well, it looks cute. Fuck. Makes it look like she had a spike rammed through her head with a soul gem attached to it. And as for her faces, we get a standard smile, a winking face, and a... As for hands, we get fists, spread open hands, which are painted really shittily, honestly. Grabbing hands with a tight grip, one grabby hand with a loose grip, and gun holding hands. And they did not skip out on designing and painting this thing. God damn, it looks so fucking good. And it's big too. And she comes with a whole shit ton of them along with stands to hold them all in place when they're not in use. Man, who would have thought it feels so good to get a figure that actually comes with stuff? But that's not all she comes with. Charlotte is cute, but man, I just realized how bad her paint is. At least the face on her cape is well done, even if it does make me irrationally angry. But believe it or not, this little shit actually does have some posability with ball joints at the arm and a swivel at the waist. But that's it. And she comes with a stand that stops her from face planting 24/7, and even mommy comes with one. And you include sandwich bag, ensures you don't lose anything, you clumsy fuck. Her head can move up and down, side to side. Really, it can just move anywhere. Her hair drills are on a ball joint, which allows them to get out of the way for head posability. I think there's a ball joint in her arm, which allows her pretty good movement, but the outward's kind of limited. Get an elbow band, and this is where the figure kind of starts to show its age. The hands only have a swivel and a hinge joint. But since this thing is old as fuck, I'm willing to give it a pass. Ball joint at her crotch and at her legs, which allows her to kick back and forward that far and have a pretty respectable spread. Get a bend at the knee, up and down at the ankles, and a very nice ankle pivot. No toe bend, unfortunately. Nowadays, the posability for this thing is about what you expect from Figma, but back then for me, this was amazing. I've never had a figure this posable before. The pictures you're seeing now are ones that I took when I got her. She was just that much fun for me, and she still is. If you were to ask me now if I'd recommend her, honestly, yeah, I would. I mean, granted, you don't really have any other options if you want a posable figure of her, but she's just that good. This figure is extremely precious to me, and I can never say a bad thing about it, aside from the other stuff. But I can't lie, if Figma or another company started remaking these figures, I would buy them all in a heartbeat. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.